particularly when you're entering into a new connection with another human being, is about checking in, because I don't know with a client or a new partner whether the foreskin retracts. So I need to check in rather than trying to force a foreskin to retract without checking in with my partner, because some foreskins don't retract all the way. I can't pull the foreskin down. So I always like to check, because I don't know, because my partner might, or my client might not have told me whether that's the case, because they might be ashamed or vulnerable. And the same for people with vulvas. Often there are a lot of women that don't orgasm through penetration, but they might not say that. But if you have that conversation up front, then that minimizes the awkwardness during the intimacy, or even stopping and just going, finding ways of communicating during arousal. For me, generally in communications around intimacy, particularly around intimacy, is about when we're asking from a place of not having to feel like you're in some kind of power game, but asking from a place of power with, rather than power over or power under. How we ask these questions, how we get into these conversations is really important when we see each other as equals with equal needs, equal vulnerabilities, equal access to our power. I mean, that's not always the case, obviously, but if we come at a conversation of, we are equals here, we are talking about something that is vulnerable for the both of us, or the three of us, or the four of us, or however many are in this conversation, we're all accessing our vulnerability. Kindness is key here. So I might stumble my words, I might not get it right, I might have to revisit something, I might get upset because it touches on some trauma. Will you be able to hold me in that space, rather than moving into a fixing or a dominating position in order to manage my tears or something? So the invitation is, during these conversations, is to come at it from a place, like you say, Cian, to come at a place for softness and kindness and power with. This is really important, about I am empowered, you are empowered in this conversation. And that's the key for me around all communications. Another great way to that I really enjoy using and hearing during intimate moments is, I'm going to sit on your cock now. So telling somebody what I'm going to do, and then slowing it right down. So do it really, really slowly, so they have time to absorb what I've said I'm going to do and to say no. So this is a pattern of communication that I really encourage, both with partners and in clients. So I'm going to sit on your cock now, and then I will take a good long time about getting to that. So slowing it all right down, so they have right up until the last minute to go, actually, you're not going to sit on my cock, I'm going to throw you over and penetrate you this way, or whatever. So that there's that kind of really sexy communication that can go on. And that kind of saying those kind of things before you're actually doing it, and then slowing it right down, so it builds the anticipation if they want it, and it gives the partner plenty of time to say, oh no, you're not, I'm going to do this, or oh no, you're not, I'm not letting you do that. So it becomes playful and joyful. That's just one example of many examples of how to communicate. So try that at home.